Within Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC metagame right now, we have two powerful ground and steel type Pokemon, Iron Treads and Excadrill, and even though Excadrill fares worse in terms of overall stats by a large margin, it seems to be the more preferred pick over Iron Treads. Let's go over the reasons why players prefer this mole rat over a powerful Paradox Pokemon. And as always, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, as many of you guys watching as of this moment are not subbed. So thank you, and let's get started. Both of these Pokemon are good by their own merit with the same great ground and steel defensive typing, but if we take a look at Iron Treads, the future Paradox Pokemon, they have the ability Quark Drive. Quark Drive is an ability required to be activated through booster energy or electric terrain, which temporarily boosts your highest base stat. The latter of which is usually mostly unavailable in electric terrain due to non-viable users as of this moment. Thus, Iron Treads in the OU tier had to relegate itself in using booster energy either for faster speed or more powerful offense, as its offensive stats are a bit lacking. Now, there were some versions with Iron Treads in AV, a popular version, in order to boost its weak special defense stat. However, this also came as a con because that means its ability is completely useless because electric terrain was nowhere to be found throughout the OU tier. Excadrill in the meantime has two powerful versatile abilities in Mold Rush and Sand Rush. Both of these abilities are equally popular. Although Excadrill is significantly slower than its counterpart in Iron Treads, Excadrill does have the ability to double its speed with its old-time friend in Tyranitar and its Sandstream ability. This allows Excadrill to basically be the fastest Pokemon in the field, which then threatens its opponents with its powerful offensive side. See, unlike Treads, which was only viable due to its insane utility, Excadrill has a much more threatening and potent offensive stat in a base 135, which is the same as the Great King Gamut and better than the Great Tusk. Iron Treads was notorious for being able to rapid spin quite easily, and Excadrill can do that same job if need be, while in addition dealing at high damage. It also helps that a rapid spin boosts its speed, so that base 88 speed will be something to worry about down the road. Plus, with so limited and few hazard removal options within the tier, a good typing or rapid spin for Excadrill is basically all it needs in order to be wanted in the OU tier essentially. Excadrill, in addition, if it wishes to be, can boost its powerful offenses even further with Source Dance and completely bum rush Pokemon like Raging Bolt, Clefable, Clodsire, Goldango, Glow King, Gouging Fire, etc. in a much more better fashionable manner than Iron Treads, since Iron Treads lacks an offensive capability, at least in this power crap meta. Excadrill is also an excellent revenge killer to especially Raging Bolt, who has coverage to which Excadrill can resist, and then in return it puts Excadrill in a position to either A, deal insane ground type damage to it, B, rapid spin and get rid of rocks, or C, set up with Source Sense in order to enhance its offenses even further and push through on your side. We also can't forget about its Mold Breaker ability, which has also been a fantastic addition to ignore other abilities such as Magic Bounce Hatterene in order to set up rocks, something that the likes of Iron Treads will not be so fond of when it's trying to set up rocks for itself. In addition, it can also terrestrialize to things like Terra Fire, for example, for further coverage against Pokemon like Air Balloon Goldango, Skarmory, or Corviknight, which all have been huge problems for it if it's been trying to sweep. Terra Fire also helps it resist Grassy Glide coverage from Rillaboom and protect it against those priority moves like that, so that also helps in that case. In any sense, if Excadrill is a pure offensive Pokemon, it can now fully fledged sweep if under the right condition. With these tools in mind, I think you guys can start seeing the pattern in it for itself. Excadrill, although its stats are a bit subpar defensively and its speed, it does have good HP to make up for it, and its offensive potency is much more scary than Iron Treads. And Excadrill's also got two great abilities that complement it very well, where Quark Drive as of this moment is one of the more mid abilities, with it heavily relying on booster energy which only activates once per battle compared to Excadrill's limitless tries. Excadrill can fit on sand teams, or its Mold Breaker sets can fit on other teams. It's super versatile in what it can offer, and as well in addition can scare out a lot of Pokemon such as Raging Bolt once it gets its offenses underneath itself. If Treads was a bit more powerful for the power crap meta and had a better ability, or basically had Tapu Koko, its ability might be more advantageous, but the fact remains Iron Treads is more likely to be forced to carry booster energy, where Excadrill can carry leftovers, boots, Air Boon, etc. to its toolkit. And even with the Assault Vest for Iron Treads, it's still going to be having its ability non-existent, so the choice is really yours. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this, and thank you to my members for their continued support. If you wish to support me even further, the links to my YouTube membership and Patreon are down below. Comment below the elephant emoji, join the Chompy Discord, and until next time, thank you for watching as always.